Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. As we discussed on many occasions, whenever you are engaged in an activity and you're performing over there, if you succeed, it's because of you, your skills. If you fail, it's because something else happened. It's not because of you. That's, the self-attribution effect or theory, psychological obviously theory. It's nothing extraordinary. So this is the way it works in the world in general, not only with people, individuals, but with companies, with countries. Why? Because they are run by humans and they fall under the same category, if we are to analyze it as a country. They're formed out of people, so they fall prey to this psychological effect. Now this article comes from Ukraine Forum from today, 8th of August 2022, and this is the title: Pentagon estimates Russia's casualties in Ukraine at about 80,000 killed and wounded. Well, okay. Russia has probably lost about 80,000 killed in action and wounded in Ukraine over the past 6 months. The relevant statement was made by U.S. Undersecretary of Defense for Policy Colin Kahl at a briefing in the Pentagon, and Ukraine Forum correspondent reports. And I'm quoting: "On precise figures, there is a lot of fog in war." Okay, but I think it's safe to suggest that Russians have probably taken 70 to 80,000 casualties in the last 6 months. That's a combination of killed in action and wounded, Karl said. So I think it's safe to suggest. How ambiguous that is. I think it's safe to suggest that Russia probably, maybe it's might not, it's unbelievable, but in his words, that is pretty remarkable. So from I think it's safe to suggest Russia have probably taken, and then from there he jumps to it's pretty remarkable, like a fact. See, from that possibly, probable, that is pretty remarkable. What? Your estimation that is probable, possible, safe to suggest, suggestion? I suggest, is that what it is? I suggest you should put some black color on that little painting over there, okay? It's a little bit darker. I suggest that. That's a suggestion, okay? It's not, hey, put some black color over there. It looks like crap. Yeah, black is good. Yeah, put that. Keep doing it. That's kind of like a certainty. All right. A reminder that on August 8, 2022, the United States government announced the allocation of $1 billion in new security assistance for Ukraine, including additional ammunition for high-mobility artillery rocket systems, HIMARS 155mm and 120mm artillery ammunition, munitions for national advanced surface-to-air missile systems, NASAMS, other weapons and equipment. Well, it was not. He says 1 billion in new security assistance. It was not in new security assistance. In new security assistance, it was about 4.5 billion. That was in security. This is little weapons help. I just posted a video regarding the exact terminology and the numbers associated with whatever they will send from the bank's money or from the printing machine's money. They don't have it. So this is it with this 80,000 people. Now, why did I mention at the beginning, the self-attribution effect and or theory? It's because they do not, for instance, say how many Ukrainians died. And I'm pretty sure they have more exact figures than they have over there. But because that's where the Russians inflicted damages, they're not going to mention it. Now, I have a little gut feeling that unfortunately, the casualties, the Ukrainian casualties, are as high as those ones over there. Otherwise, they would use it. They would give us numbers, figures, because they give us refugees, they give us how many people left towns, they give us numbers when it's about that. But I haven't seen yet numbers of Ukrainians. How many have they died already? And I'm pretty sure they know exactly, I mean not exactly, but more precisely than this probably, would be safe to suggest. I think they would have clearer numbers for the Ukrainians than they have for the Russians. Because the Russians are estimated. Or unless you tap on them and say, okay, how many over there? Here you have the official, okay, we lost this many now, okay, this many over here, we found them over there, we lost them here. So they should have a clearer number, a more exact number from that. And obviously they will not mention it because it's going to look bad on them. So they have to hide it, so it shows only their successes, not their losses. Their losses, because those losses come from the Russians. So they would show victory on their part. You don't want to show the successes that your enemy has, and because of your, I don't know, that's how war is. I don't want to say that. We make mistakes, they make mistakes, they have, they succeed here, they don't succeed here, they lose here, and so on. Well, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.